What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. This is absolute mayhem, insanity. The fallout continues regarding Microsoft, Xbox, Phil Spencer, which this tweet right here that I talked about in my previous video is setting off a whole bunch of influencers that were dedicating their entire brand to Microsoft. And with this simple little tweet, it all became unraveled. Phil Spencer said, "We're listening and we hear you. We've been planning a business update event for next week where we look forward to sharing more details with you about our vision for the future of Xbox. Stay tuned." And with that, people were pairing it with the information that was leaking out about how Microsoft was going to start stepping away from the console manufacturing business and basically becoming a third-party developer, probably the biggest one on the planet, and a lot of influencers aren't taking too well to that. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full breakdown of this information that I'm going to be going through in this video today. Xbox influencers distanced themselves from Microsoft amid rumors. Kicking it off with Kid Smooth, who changed his banner to bleep Xbox. And yes, I censored that out just for my article because we know how the YouTube algorithm works. But Kid Smooth is not happy about the direction that Microsoft is taking their Xbox brand. And several high-profile Xbox influencers have publicly been distancing themselves. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because there's a lot I wanted to go over, and specifically in this article that I broke down all the major influencers that I could locate. Tim Dog, an influencer with a large audience, including Xbox marketing leads, declared on a 7-hour stream, "I'm not an Xbox fanboy anymore." A 7-hour stream. No, 7 hours and 21 minutes and 15 seconds. Holy crap. That is a very long stream to tell people that you're pissed off about Microsoft's decision. But it doesn't stop with Tim Dog. We got Clobrill, who said, "This time, listening will not be enough. This time, execution, credibility, and connection to previously made statements and moving towards fans is all that will matter. For me, for your brand, and for the community." That's actually a very well-spoken, well-stated tweet there about how just listening to fans is not enough. And Phil Spencer should know this by now. They need to start taking action and actually following through on their promises and delivering on quality game experiences. Not just one-off successes, but hitter after big hitter, like Sony's been able to do, like Nintendo's been able to do. Microsoft has had more missteps than hits, and that will doom any company. YouTuber Doc Dark, who expressed his dismay through a heartfelt song lamenting the potential loss of what could have been a golden era for Xbox exclusives.
When we had a chance, we had a chance. Oh, everything was lined up. But now it looks like it's over.
Clearly freestyling. It's cringe, it's sad, it's pathetic. These people have dedicated their lives to a single brand, which is why I tell everybody not to fall in love with any one single game company, because any one of them could do something like this at any given moment if it makes financial sense. And as I said here, good try, but he's not got nothing on my boy KFB, Console Fanboy, who is very good at making his own songs. He actually puts more work into them than freestyling. Here's another one. This one is coming from Risk It for the Biscuit on Twitter.
What's up, Twitterverse? Back again.
He says,
another video.
These tears are real.
From what I've heard, we probably won't be getting an announcement about what exactly is going on from the leadership in the next couple of days. Might have to wait a little bit longer. I know they want to give clarity.
That's the thing. They are so speechless right now. They're so sad and depressed and heartbroken because they've dedicated every moment of their channel to this brand of Microsoft called Xbox, a division that was promised to be on the forefront of the gaming evolution. And instead of going out with a bang, it seems like it's more going out in kind of a fizzle, and they're just gonna move over to putting their games everywhere because in the interest of making more money. And it makes sense, but unfortunately, if you put your brand into this brand and then they decide to go multi-platform, it hurts. I understand it. It hurts, but that's why you don't do that kind of stuff. This to me is kind of, I don't know. I love gaming. I love all game companies as long as they're trying to make an enjoyable experience for people to have fun with. I'm all for it. But breaking down in tears and being sad and making these videos crying on camera, telling people that this is what really hurts you and this is why this is a bad thing. It's like, dude, you're a grown-ass adult. Like, pull yourself together. This is embarrassing. And those are just a few of what I could find online of people who were breaking down, being sad, showing different ways to show their upsetness, pissed offness, depression, frustration, anger, you name it. You get other stuff too. You get stuff like this where this is from Seinkin. He is a social media manager at Xbox. And he said, I'd ruin my sleep schedule for Master Chief. And somebody on Twitter replied, I hope you sleep and never wake up. I mean, kind of a dick thing to say to someone. This is video games at the end of the day. Like, don't get so invested in a company where you want people to start dying. You know, that's the sad thing about how people are handling this situation. And I feel like, honestly, it's only just beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. When Phil Spencer announces whatever Microsoft decides to do next week or in the future and how they start going third party and start delineating their games and putting them on different consoles, it's going to frustrate a lot of diehards, and we're going to see the psychology behind a channel and just how screwed up it all can be at the end of the day. But I wanted to bring this to you guys as soon as I could because I thought it was fascinating. Just like I said, the psychology behind how people are handling these major games. Gears of War, Halo, Starfield, Hi-Fi Rush, Indiana Jones, among plenty of other games that could be making their way over to multi-platform. And people are sad about it. And I get it. I mean, you put money, time, you invested your emotions into this game company, and they let you down. I can sympathize and empathize with where you're coming from on that particular angle. But at the end of the day, at the same time, gaming is for everyone, and the more people that can enjoy it, the better. I think Microsoft sees that, plus they see the financial benefit to it. Crying about it, singing sad songs about it, is not going to change the reality that a multi-trillion-dollar company, Microsoft, currently the most valuable company on the planet, is going to do what makes them even more money, because that's how business works, unfortunately. But in this case, I actually think it's a good thing, because more people get to experience the games. And honestly, like I said in my previous video, we don't really need a PlayStation 5 competing against an Xbox Series X if they both ultimately, at the end of the day, output the same graphic and speed and shadowing and teraflops. If it's all basically the same at the end of the day, I guess you don't really need the competition at this point. Moving forward, I definitely do have some concerns, though. If there's no one competing against Sony and they want to put out the next generation console and they want to sell it for $750 or $800 and there's not another company to be like, okay, we're coming in at $500, then it's going to cost more. So there is something to be said for competition. But right now, I think this is a good thing. We'll see what the future holds for the rest of us. I'm going to leave it there. Check out SmashJT.com for the full story and more information. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing.
Smash J.